interaction. This is my man. We've been together for about 3 years. The last 6, 7 months have been fantastic, thanks to John and Becky introducing us to this wonderful, wonderful family. So, bringing out my man, Josh, the Appalachian Backpack, Kyani!
Going? There he is. All right. This guy's fired up, man. He is pumped. Craig, you want to show him how pumped up you are? Do it. Yeah. I told you. He's been like this since we drove up here. It's been amazing. The guy never stops. It's awesome. That's what I love about this guy. He really inspires me, much like you guys inspire me. Walking around, getting to meet everybody and talk to them has just been unbelievable. You know, getting the feedback, people saying they've been sharing the video, been getting great responses. That's a huge motivator for me. We all have things that we're fighting for. I'm literally fighting in a cage, but you guys are doing the same thing. I really don't see much difference between what I do and what you guys do. We have a fight inside us. We have a passion. And we have to find those things that inspire us to pursue that. Sometimes that fire dwindles, and we need to fan the flames. And we have to have people that can do that. We have to have people that can do that for us. And you guys do that for me. And I'm glad to hear that I can do that for you as well. That means the world to me. So Craig, why don't you explain a little bit how we utilize the products in my training, in our diet, and to optimize things. Kind of get a little bit of detail, like we mentioned in the video, but let's kind of break it down a little bit for these folks.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hammer some real big bullet points if you guys are contacting combat athletes, people who are getting hit, not your typical bodybuilder, you know, a guy in the gym just grinding out reps forever. With the Nitro, giving that to Josh pre-workout gives us enough blood flow, but I'm sure some of you out there are taking those products where you get that one pre-workout, and next time you're like this.
I don't think I can get a workout in now. Oh, we've all been there.
Yep, that's not what this does. It provides the optimal amount of blood flow to keep his brain functioning and him not get so pumped that he can't hold on to a choke and choke somebody out, which Logan Kinghorn knows about.
Oh, he went there. He went there. Ask Logan, he can tell you all about it. Love you, buddy.
So how does Nitro make you feel compared to, let's say, you know, C4?
Sure. So the problem with taking all that stuff is it's very stimulant-based. And obviously stimulants are going to jack you up and get you fired up. But like we're talking about for our sport, that's not what we need. It's too much and it's not good for the body. What I love about the Nitro is that it gets me in the zone, it gets me ready to work out. It's delivering the oxygen to my muscles, but it's not overdoing it in a detrimental way, and that's the difference. And I can rest assured that what I'm taking natural products. There isn't, you know, a whole list of ingredients that I have to have a chemistry PhD in order to decipher and understand. You know, it's very simple. It's derived from natural products. I can take solace in that, and I can feel good working out. I can get amazing workouts by taking this product, and that's really what I love about it.
That's a huge thing, to have peace of mind that, because there's a lot of products out there that athletes are going to get on and all of a sudden they drug test and bam, they come up with something and then the company gets sued and we don't have to worry about that because this is phenomenal. The thing I tell my athletes and my clients, because it carries across, you have the highest quality products in your system, so everything that you put in your system other than products, food, everything, bacon, needs to be the highest quality you can get. All right, so speaking of bacon.
Yeah, but you said bacon, folks.
You can eat bacon and lose fat.
True story.
And you can sprinkle your Nitro on the bacon.
Delicious. It's like dessert almost at that point.
At least. Dessert for breakfast, dinner, and lunch.
Yeah. So, you know, we use the products, obviously. I take them all the time. Quantity, timing is sometimes different depending on what you're trying to achieve. So tell them about that, Craig, a little bit, how we kind of modify it to suit our needs as professional athletes and going out there and really using it not just for a healthy lifestyle, but actually to enhance our training. Because it's more than that. I mean, yes, obviously it's going to help you be healthy, get active, but when you are active, it can enhance that as well. So how do we optimize taking the products in order to do that?
So, pre every workout, or if it's a day off, nitro in the morning or pre-workout. 30, 45 minutes before gives enough time to get in your system so you're not trying to digest it during your workout. Then, what's a little different, I like to have my athletes, after we've created a lot of information, because that's what workouts do, I want him to take the massive antioxidant that sunrise is going to give him and bring that inflammation down, reducing risk on joints and tendons and everything that's going to wreak havoc on somebody's career, or as an individual walking up and down the stairs, we've all had tight knees. So making sure those antioxidants get in there and buffer everything out, that's going to be key. And then sunset being sunset, I actually prefer Josh take it 3 times a day. He's a very high functioning athlete, so the higher activity level, the more you need to take it. That's just how it's going to be. And you don't have to overdose. I don't think there is such a thing.
That's the great thing about it is you can't take too much of this product, and that's really cool. But yeah, when you're pushing the limits and you're redlining, multiple times a day, you've got to replenish. And so it's okay to take, multiple servings of this stuff. I mean, I've been doing it for, I don't know, probably at least a year now, maybe even more, and I'm still alive. So
you should have seen John feeding him just out of the dropper.
We did. We actually, John baby birded me some nitro right before we got out on the racetrack, and I think that made all the difference. Had I not had that, I may have wrecked. I came close a couple times.
He was tired, very ornery, because I'm very pumped up the whole time. So he's like, "Shut up, Craig. Shut up, Craig." And he's like, "Oh, I need food. I need food." And then John nitroed him up, and he was able to crush it in the vet. So I mean, it makes a big difference. Completely does, down all the way through.
Yeah. The other thing that's really nice is I love this product because I can recommend it to my fellow athletes. The guys that I train with and compete with, they're at the gym, they're asking me all the time, "Hey, what is that you're taking? Let me try it, let me have some of that." Almost to the point where I'm like, "Look, dude, you gotta back off. You can get your own, let me direct you. You can have your own stuff, you don't have to always steal mine." And these guys are blown away. I had a guy the other day take some, and he came to me the next day and he was like, "What was in that stuff?" I gave him some nitro. I think it was just like one dropper full. I usually take 2 per serving, sometimes 3. I think John might have given me 4. But yeah, just 1 dropper full. And he was like blown away. "What is in this stuff?" I'm like, "Hey man, it's molecule of life working for you." And so this guy was hooked on it. And that's awesome. That's what I really love. I can make a difference in lives much like you guys can. Not just through what I do and inspiring people, but actually changing, their habits, getting them healthy. I know that's what Craig's all about. I mean, that's part of the reason what got him into this is optimizing and getting people, flying straight.
Absolutely, and it goes into believing in yourself. You're sitting right here, and you're killing it because you're here. Now, you just have to take action on everything that you're going to get taught and apply that everywhere else. Because he had to find belief in himself to step in that cage every single time, and I did too. And in order to do that, I have to surround myself with people that if I bring an idea to, we've all heard that one person, "Oh, but this is your problem, and this is your problem, and guess what? You have these problems." And they're not even there yet. So shut them out, or get them on board, and find people who are going to support you all the way through, so you just become a wrecking ball until you finish.